Hey everyone! Today I'm diving into a fascinating piece of recent history, why Latvia's pension reform failed in 2008. It's a tale of economic hardship, political maneuvering and public pushback, so let's get started. First, some context. Back in 2008, Latvia found itself in the throes of a major economic crisis. The government, scrambling to find solutions, proposed reforms to the pension system. These reforms aimed to ensure long-term financial stability by making the system more sustainable. Key among these changes was raising the retirement age. The idea was simple: align the retirement age with increasing life expectancy to keep the pension fund solvent. But, as you might guess, the proposal didn't sit well with everyone. Labour unions and pensioners' organisations were particularly vocal in their opposition. They argued that raising the retirement age would disproportionately impact low-income earners and those in physically demanding jobs. Public trust in the government was already shaky due to the economic crisis, and this proposal only added fuel to the fire. This brings us to the referendum on August 23, 2008. The government hoped that a public vote would lend legitimacy to the reforms, but things didn't go as planned. The referendum failed due to low turnout. For the vote to be valid, 453,730 votes were needed, half of the votes cast in the previous parliamentary election. Unfortunately for the government, it didn't reach that number. The proposal, which would have tripled the minimum pension from 50 lati to at least 135 lati, was dead in the water. So, what went wrong? Several factors contributed to the referendum's failure. One major issue was the lack of public understanding and support for the proposed reforms. The government struggled to clearly communicate the urgency and necessity of these changes. This led to confusion and skepticism among voters. The economic crisis also played a significant role. With job losses, wage cuts and rising living costs, many voters were already feeling the pinch. The idea of raising the retirement age seemed like an additional burden rather than a solution. Now let's talk about lessons learned and future implications. The failure of Latvia's 2008 pension referendum offers some valuable insights for policymakers. First, clear and transparent communication is crucial. Governments need to effectively explain the rationale behind reforms, their potential benefits, and the risks of doing nothing. Engaging stakeholders and building consensus is also vital. Addressing concerns about fairness, equity, and social justice can help build trust and secure support for long-term reforms. Additionally, comprehensive social safety nets and support systems are essential to mitigate the impact of economic crises on vulnerable populations. In conclusion, the 2008 pension reform referendum in Latvia is a classic case of how complex and challenging public policy can be. It reminds us that even well-intentioned reforms need clear communication and public trust to succeed. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Latvian history, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay curious.